Hey, what's up? What is happening? Welcome to Bharat91 in Fun Stories podcast with Ashish Satpathy, where we bring you exciting stories of various entrepreneurs in India. The how, the why, the when, the where they started from the founders themselves. Today we have Miss Himanshi Saluja, the founder of Sugar Ball Cakery. Today's episode is sponsored by Easycart. Start selling online today with your e-commerce store and a free Android app. Offer valid for a limited amount of time. Grab your offer right now.
Hi, my name is Himanshi. I'm a professional pastry chef, but right now due to the lockdown and all, I've been working from home for a little while. I'm a home baker.
Now, how did you start off your home bakery business?
So I started off after I finished my high school. It was just a hobby, which I always want to turn into a profession, and I did. I started off baking cakes and all, and it was turning out pretty well. I had a very overwhelming experience. And so I was happy to see how people are liking my thing now. So I thought that I should actually make this a profession and not just a hobby.
Okay, now speaking about home bakery, right? I mean, obviously must be having an Instagram page. That's how we were able to contact you. Tell us more about the online business. How is it happening? How did the lockdown influence your online business based on your home bakery and everything?
So my Instagram handle is Sugar Ball Cakery by Himanshi.
Okay.
And it was running pretty good, but in lockdown, I think everyone started baking from home and all, and the competition is pretty high right now because everyone has started a home baking. So after the lockdown, it's been a little tough to maintain that type of customer service and all, because people want more things to be cheaper than the quality to be higher. So in the lockdown, it's been a little tough, but before that, it was really good.
I mean, that's pretty much people just want things for the cheaper price, the best price there is out there. That's what they want. Quality also has to be top notch. So I believe you are alone or you have a team. What is it how is it?
So my mom and my sister, they help me a lot with everything.
Okay.
With baking and all at home and everything. So I have their help because it's pretty hard to handle everything alone.
Yeah.
So I've taught them a little things and they help me a lot.
And Miss Himanshi, you based on which particular place? I would say this whole home bakery. Is it confined to a particular place, or do you send it out to every single place possible?
So we try to deliver all over Delhi if that's possible. The delivery charges and all, we deliver through Uber and everything, so the customer is ready to order it through that. So we do deliver through that, and we are planning to open Pan India delivery for all the dry items that we do, and we'll be hoping to do it very soon once the situation gets a little better.
And selection of raw materials, everything is completely and solely done by you, is it?
Yeah, everything. We do the costing and all for every product. Every product has we try to use the best ingredient that we can in our budget.
Okay. And okay, all right. Now let's just skip or go back a couple of months back or years back. Let's just start off with how did this whole journey take place? Now, how did you the whole passion for baking? I think everybody who started some business, they are passionate about it, right? So I wanted to know what drove you, the passion for baking, the passion for making pastries. Where did it exactly start?
So I remember that I was in 10th or 9th standard, and I saw from where I did my pastry course, I saw about that academy, the Lavonne Academy.
So you studied in Lavonne, which branch?
Lavonne in Bangalore.
Lavonne in Bangalore. Okay. All right.
Yeah. And I did my internship also there for 6 months, with Chef Julie.
Okay.
So I saw her profile and I was like pretty impressed. I was like, okay, these kind of things can also happen. How is it even possible to make a cake like that? I was in shock at that time.
Wait,
And
so
after that,
basically
I was
this whole process started before or after Lavonne?
It started before Lavonne, but
Okay.
as back then it was just a hobby, and I was doing like fashion communication. So I was from a fashion background, and then I switched to baking. Yeah.
Okay, and then after Lavonne, you got a little experience, a lot of outreach. So how did that go?
It was pretty well. I was like pretty impressed by all the things that they used to do and everything that they used to teach us. Every day used to be like so exciting. And every day they used to teach us something new that we never thought could happen.
Okay. And now let's talk about what is it that is there in your cakes that you sent out that is a little bit different. Well, everybody's got their own techniques. Tell us a little bit about your own techniques, your uniqueness that we can say, which makes you stand out from the other home bakers out there.
So, in India, people, I also didn't know the concept of all the buttercream and cream cheese and all the different type of frostings. Before Lavonne, I also didn't have any idea about that. I was also the one who only used to stick to whipped creams and all, like the cake we get in the bakery, full of cream and everything. So after I joined Lavonne, I got to know about the concept of buttercream, cream cheese and all, and different type of diplomats and a pastry cream that we can infuse in our cake, which gives it a pretty good texture, a pretty good taste and everything. So I got to learn about everything. And after that, when I came back in lockdown and I started doing the same thing again, I got a really different response. Everyone was like that we never tasted something like this ever before in our life. What is this called? And people were also curious to know more about it.
Okay. I mean, that's pretty much it, no? That's what is actually trending right now. Everybody wants to try that looks good for the Instagram, looks good for the stories. You cut the cake, you get the cream flowing. I think that's pretty much is, people's interest. Most of the people's interest.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, taste okay, but it should look amazing.
Look perfect.
Yeah. I think
I got that a lot from many of my customers, that it should look perfect. It should be perfect. And I'm like, yeah, it'll be perfect, don't worry.
I mean, it's there are only few people who know their food, who know the taste does matter. Even if it does not look to the mark, the taste is what actually makes it stand out at the end of the day. Okay, so you have your bakery business going absolutely amazing. I would say, I have visited the Instagram page. It looks fantastic. What is that you are planning to grow in this business? What are your future plans? Probably we could get some insights so that we'll be, buckled up, ready for the, upcoming orders or something like that. So what would be expecting from you?
So my future plan would be right now I've been working from home.
Okay.
So obviously I have a dream to open a cafe of my own, and there I want to do cakes and all and everything. Proper cafe with cakes, cafe plus pastry kind of a thing I want to do.
Okay.
And it's gonna take a little time, but I'll be taking step by step. Right now I'm working from home. After 1 year I have planned to open my own studio. So that place would be only for baking and all. And after that, the last step would be the cafe.
Now let's say studio and cafe. What's the difference here? What's...
So studio is a kind of a place where we just work. It's kind of a production place.
Okay.
Where you only do the production for things. Right now I'm working from home. So the spacing, I get a little bit... The space is not that much. I don't have the whole place to myself to work. That place would be only for production, nothing else. The studio, it's like that.
Okay.
And the cafe would be, there would be production display. There would be little pastries and all that you could just take. You don't have to pre-order or anything for that.
Okay. And any particular thing that you are specialized in, or you are completely interested in?
So, you're asking about the products that are special products, right?
Okay. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Okay, so for right now, the most selling products that I do are the customized cake, obviously, and brownie and the cheesecake. Like brownie is like top selling item that I have right now.
Oh my god! Okay. And cheesecake is absolutely lovely. I mean, nobody can tell no to cheesecake, right? I mean, that's the best thing that's out there. I think it's the best invention probably we've had from a very long time. What's your personal favorite recommendation? What is would be your go-to cheesecake?
So my go-to cheesecake is always the blueberry cheesecake.
Blueberry cheesecake. I think that's...
I love that.
Absolutely. Spot on, that is. Okay, so now when we talk about something called home business, let's talk about a little bit about numbers, shall we? So, when we talk about home business, now how many customers, or how do you track these customers? How do you put a word for the customers? How does it work? Now, please give a little bit insight about all these.
So basically, the only medium from which I get the customer is from Instagram. And other people telling other people that, okay, this is the person she bakes and all, and the cakes are really good. So other people's mouth wording and all, that really helps. So I make sure if any customer comes to me and all, so I make sure that I give them everything perfect. So that if they go out or they're taking the cake to a party or something, so everyone over there next time, I make sure that they plan to order from me.
Your place. Okay, the presentation basically.
The presentation and the taste and all, everything. So there are two types of people. Half of them are interested in only presentation. But there are some of them still there who are just interested in the taste.
Okay, so when we talk about numbers now, what's now, I know, you don't have to tell me the exact number, but what is the kind of close range you can say that, is the thing that you are getting from this home baking? I mean, it's completely up to you.
How much I'm earning,
Yeah, I mean, close to that. You can't be, you don't have to be exact, but close to,
So it's almost 40, I guess.
I mean, that's impressive. That's super impressive. That is amazing.
But then there's a lot of work, and for me, I can only handle maximum cakes in a day is 5. I can't do more than that because I don't have I have help from my mother and my sister, but then it's you can't do that much also.
But then again, if you keep growing like this, I'm pretty sure you'll have a crew of your own and you can produce more cakes than ever. I think it'll be crossing 15 easily. And we can see a quite number of customers right there. But that sounds fascinating, really fascinating. I'm surprised by the fact that this whole business that people they do not put an eye on, but due to the whole scenario right now, I mean, lockdown, COVID has gotten worse. But this has also given opportunities for businesses like this to grow at a vast, pace, which is amazing. Okay, so ending up, I would love for you to say a few words for the future. I mean, the entrepreneurs out there who are still struggling, who are trying to make a move of their own, who are trying to make a stand of their own. What would you want to tell them about not giving up? Particular to keep their spirits high. And lastly, I would love for you to tell a little bit about how do we approach you on Instagram and how do we place the order. So that'll be fantastic.
So for all the entrepreneurs and all, I only have to say that the business that you're doing, you have to listen to the customer. I know customer can be a little irritating at some times, but you can't say no to them. You have to listen to them and you have to do what they ask you to do. Not everything. Some people are quite rude and all, I'm not asking you to go to that level and like argue with them or anything, but just listen to them, do the best that you can in your business, use the best products. Make sure your customer is happy from you. If they ask you to change something, make sure the next time you're serving them, you're doing that.
Customer feedback, basically. Okay.
Yeah, customer feedback is like very important.
And lastly, please do tell us about, how do we approach you? Please do go ahead.
So you can, there's an Instagram page I have, Cakery by Himanshi. You can follow me on that. You can sort of DM me on that. There's an option of email also. You can send me a mail if you want to contact differently. And if there's like any other issue or not, you can ask me to give you a call as well. I would be happy to do that.
All right, and you would be supplying and giving out cakes all around Delhi, right? I mean, in Delhi, basically. So, folks, if you are in Delhi, please do check this page out because it's amazing. And trust me when I say it, it is freaking insane the way it looks and the way it is. I think it's just gonna blow you away. So please do check it away and place your order as soon as possible. Thank you so much, Himanshi, for coming up here talking about your business. It was absolutely a pleasure talking to you about baking and your platform. It's fascinating. We got to learn a lot of things, and hope we could do this pretty soon. And huge success to you, and hope we could come back and come with a different story, I guess. So thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
And that is it for today, folks. Do give it a like, share, and subscribe if you really like the content that we share here on the podcast. This is Bharat91, the Indian Founder Stories podcast, brought to you by Easycart. So see you soon. Stay tuned. Until then, stay safe and take care.